On the Hustle Show, we got Michael B. Jordan, the director and the star of Creed 3. And, you know, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say. I said we used to make fun of the name, but yeah, he is obviously killing things out here. I missed it. I could have been in the aquarium swimming with the fishes, but
with your Hermes stock or whatever.
Instead I'm swimming in Mexico by myself, child. But anyway.
When we first heard the name Michael B. Jordan, I'm pretty sure most of us thought the same thing. Back in the day, this man was made fun of because of his name. Now, in hindsight, we get to see firsthand for our viewing pleasure Michael B. Jordan get revenge on one of the girls that made fun of him as a kid. Someone who thought he was lame because he was pulling up to the school with his headshots because he was aspiring to be an actor. Y'all know we gotta dive deep and do a breakdown. Let's go.
On the Hustle Show, we got Michael B. Jordan, the director and the star of Creed 3. And, you know, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that.
Look. Watch his mannerism. Watch his body language the whole time he's dealing with her. You see how he's not facing her directly? When someone has their body turned and not completely facing you, then that's a sign that they don't fully respect you. Let's keep watching.
I said we used to make fun of the name.
You see, she was backpedaling right there, backtracking a bit. She said misquoted for sure. He was like, no, I heard it. She said, yeah, we was making fun of the name. Like I told y'all before, we all know that this man got teased and picked on because his name was Michael Jordan. So obviously the kids are going to be like, who you think you are? You think you Michael Jordan or something? You will never be Michael Jordan. This kid can't help the name that was given to him at birth. To make fun of that is childish, is bullying. It is bullying and is ignorant. This man couldn't help the name that was given to him, but he embraced it and made a name for himself. Now nobody associates Michael Jordan with Michael B. Jordan. Two different people, two different accolades.
But yeah, he is obviously killing things out here.
Obviously.
What's the difference between you actually directing and working with the same people that you were directed with versus?
It was awesome. You know, it's a family vibe. Yeah. Last nine years of my life, I spent on the Creed films. They're very supportive. You know, Tessa, Felicia, Rashad, Wood Harris, people that see me grow up.
I know the new movie is coming out this Friday. I haven't even seen the first two, and I've been wanting to watch these since the original Creed movie came out. Man, I am so behind. but I'm about to catch up before this new one come out so I can go and watch it and know exactly what's going on.
And for the fact that I stepped behind the camera and finally got a chance to direct them, they loved it, they embraced it, and it was a wonderful experience.
And was it difficult for you mentally because you're coming out of a different space?
See how he diverted his attention, and now she has to work a bit harder to gain his attention again. This is one of those things that they actually teach on the YouTube channel Charisma on Demand. If you haven't heard of it, I highly suggest y'all checking out that channel. I've been a big fan for years. I haven't missed a single video they've uploaded since the start of that channel. Information I have gained from that channel has helped me tremendously in different social settings. Now, again, like I said, he diverting his attention from the interviewer. Now she has to work a bit harder to gain that attention back. And it's not necessarily a whole thing that he did, even if it was done on purpose. What happens a lot of times if someone is talking to you and you're not really interested in what it is that they have to say, your mind or your eyes might drift and wander. You know, we've all experienced in conversation where we might be saying something to someone and then their eyes start to drift or their mind started to wander. That could have been what was happening here. Or else he wouldn't have otherwise saw his co-star in the background behind, right?
Isn't this the sexiest man show off right here? Who's the sexiest man? Because now who's the sexiest?
All right, so she asked, who's the sexiest man? Now, the reason she asked this, and a lot of people was like, yo, that's kind of weird for you to ask that. The reason she asked this is because, I don't remember what magazine it was, but there was a magazine that once had Michael B. Jordan as the sexiest man alive. and then his co-star right here was runner-up to be the sexiest man alive in like an upcoming edition of that magazine or something like that. So she's aware of that. So it's like, okay, here you have two men that have been considered to be the sexiest men alive. Let me ask them who they think is the sexiest man alive.
Yeah, because I thought you said you're on the way up. He might be the one right now.
This is the one. This is the one right here. Yeah, let's see that.
Is it a tie?
Ain't no tie. We don't compete. Yeah, we don't compete.
Two number one.
Technically.
Batman and Batman. Or should I? Oh, no, can't say that.
Superman and Superman.
Superman and Superman, sorry.
Good luck with that.
Love you, girl.
Okay, so you also...
Look how he goes back to try to intently listen to what it is that this woman has to say. You saw him go from one extreme to the next, from laughing and giggling to, okay, now I'm serious again, because I'll never forget what she said, because the people that you call corny in high school or middle school, they never forget that. Even though you might grow up and think that it wasn't a big deal to call them that, and you might forget about it, that person never forgets about it. Just like he was waiting for the opportunity when he saw who it was that was interviewing him. He's like, oh yeah, I'm about to get her now. Look, I directed this movie and acted in it, and I'm doing major things, making millions. What you doing? You interviewing me. You will never be in my position.
Are going to do a new film with Will Smith very soon coming up. Is the rumor out there?
Not sure. We're still working on the script. You know, that's something that I plan on doing in the future. Not sure when. You know, with these movies, I'm just trying to get through this project.
Right,
When I
right.
get finished with this one, then I'll figure out what's going on next.
And how is it filming in Atlanta?
It's amazing. I've done 4 or 5 films down here, shot a couple television shows, so Atlanta's a second home to me, and I love coming down here to shoot.
Favorite restaurant here?
Oh, man. Whatever hotel I'm in, their restaurant.
Well, you're not corny anymore.
When she saw him look and step forward this way, she knew that he was done and that their time was up. So she was like, let me go ahead and squeeze in here. You're not corny anymore. Now, I wanted to take a little step back to this part right here where she asked who's the sexiest man alive, because I saw the little interview that she did with TMZ talking about this whole exchange. She said that the reason she asked that question because there was already some awkward tension that was built up between what was going on with her and Michael B. Jordan. So she tried to inject this new topic into the conversation, which ultimately ended up blowing up in her face as well.
You know what I really think deep down inside? I think that Michael B. Jordan is just like a nice, corny guy. And I don't mean that as a slight, right? I mean, we all know that the nice, corny guys treat you the best.
You know what's so crazy? I went to school with Michael B. Jordan.
On this podcast, she's talking to another female, and the other female said that Michael B. Jordan was corny. You heard her say that part about the corny guys end up being the ones that treat you right. Fellas, embrace being the corny guy. Embrace being the weird, awkward, quirky dude in school, if that was you, like it was most certainly me, that had your weird little thing that you did that was outside of the norm of what the other kids did, the cool kids, quote unquote. Embrace that, because those kids that are cool in school end up not being the cool ones in adulthood. Especially them girls, a lot of time they grow up and they blow up, not in a good way. Embrace your weirdness, because this is what's going to get you further in life in the long run.
That point in life, and we went to Chad Science together in Newark. And to be honest with you, we teased him all the damn time because his name was Michael Jordan. Let's start there. And he was no Michael Jordan. And then he also would come to school with headshots. And back then, that was like in the hood. We lived in Newark.
Yeah.
Like that's the hood. You know what I mean? So we would make fun of him, like, what you gonna do with your little stupid headshots? Like, and now look at him.
He got like phantom money.
Well, yeah, I didn't exactly.
They were making fun of this man for bringing headshots to school because he was aspiring to be an actor. And look, he did just that. Never let the name calling or being made fun of by naysayers get you down, because ain't no telling where you may take whatever interest you have.
I missed my boy. I could have been in the aquarium swimming with the fishes, but
with your Hermes stock or whatever.
Instead I'm swimming in Mexico by myself, child. But anyway,
he gives me cookie cutter. And the only time I hung out with Michael B was like in LA, like at Shay's house, and he's always just very like, he's just cool. I think
he's too rich to have to be hood now. Like you just be, boy, if you gonna take your millions and go to Hermes and get some stuff.
he did what everyone that's in the hood should be aspiring to do, which is to get out the hood and leave that life behind. Anyway, y'all leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. See ya.